The chair recognizes the Honourable Member for Harbour Grace Port de Grave.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Well, it certainly is a pleasure to stand here today, of course, and represent the people of Harbour Grace Port de Grave to speak to Bill 64. As the Minister outlined, this is certainly a good day for seniors here in our province of Newfoundland and Labrador. Stats Canada estimated that Newfoundland and Labrador will have the highest proportion of seniors in the country by 2026. Let me repeat that again, Mr. Speaker. Stats Canada estimated that our province will indeed have the highest proportion of seniors in the country by 2026. That's something to think about, Mr. Speaker. And of course, as we know, that's why this enhanced focus on seniors is about. That's what it's all about, to chart a path forward that helps to ensure seniors remain healthy, active, engaged citizens living in their own homes and active in their own age-friendly communities for as long as possible. And I can attest to this, how important this is, Mr. Speaker. In my district of Harbour Grace Port de Grave, I have a number of strong, vibrant seniors, 50-plus clubs. Bishop's Cove, for example, the town of Upper Island Cove also has an active, very active membership. Also the town of Bay Roberts, Shearstown, Butlerville, Spaniards Bay, the Goodwill Seniors. And it is something that they can get out and they can socialize among one another and maintain, of course, their healthy, their habits, of course, and it says something about their quality of life. And I will say too, Mr. Speaker, the Minister has been very dedicated and helping with regards to securing funding that they go to these very, very important organizations. We also want to ensure that when the time comes, they are cared for, seniors are cared for in a manner which respects their dignity and their lifelong contributions to society. Because as we know, Mr. Speaker, seniors built Newfoundland and Labrador. They built our great province, they built our country, and they deserve to live their golden years in peace and in quality of life. And without worry about where the next meal is going to come from. We've often heard the story, seniors have to often choose between medications or food or heat and light. Well, the Seniors Advocate will certainly give these seniors a voice to speak out. This will be a position that will report independently to the House of Assembly, as the Minister outlined, on seniors' issues. As we move forward, we will continue to listen to our senior citizens and their families and hear what their priorities are and how we can help to overcome challenges and that we face together. I also will reiterate what the Minister outlined, that other jurisdictions have certainly come online with this and have established Seniors Advocates offices, such as in British Columbia, Alberta, and we know that Saskatchewan, their opposition, the official opposition, is calling on government currently to establish a Seniors Advocate office. Just as our Liberal leader did in 2014, then Liberal leader Dwight Ball announced that a Liberal government would indeed commit to pass legislation to create the Office of the Seniors Advocate. And, Mr. Speaker, that day has finally arrived. And again, it is a good day in Newfoundland and Labrador for our seniors. As we know, I mean, many seniors, I'll think about my grandmother, for example. She's very fortunate. My mother's, which she comes from a family of 13. So we have, people are more than happy and eager to help my grandmother, for example, but not every senior has this luxury or is as fortunate. So, those seniors who are living alone, think about we're in the winter months. Not every senior has someone who can get out and actually shovel their walkway. So God forbid if something were to happen and a senior living alone, or even a couple, they're not able to clear their property or whatnot. Should there be an emergency, they'd be in big trouble. And I would also like to commend the Office of the Seniors Resource Centre, how they have enacted this program. They have volunteers from the community called the Snowbusters program. It's actually something that I would like to, of course, initiate in the district of Harbour Grace Port de Grave, where volunteers come in. There's a database of seniors, seniors who do not have people to care for them, where they can come in and do things like clear snow. But this certainly is a no-brainer. I look forward to the cooperation of members on all sides of the House because, of course, support for the Office of the Seniors Advocate is support for seniors in Newfoundland and Labrador. As we know, there are seniors who are wealthy, but not every senior is wealthy. Not every senior can, draw a great pension, or at the same time also still have a salary, Mr. Speaker. So, of course, again, I look forward to the cooperation of members on all sides of the House. I won't take much time to speak to this bill. It is a lovely bill. It is a good bill for seniors in our province, Bill 64. And again, I look forward to the cooperation. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.